Today, we are bringing you some fun facts about bees. Bees are actually quite fuzzy little creatures. It creates static electricity, so when they fly over a flower, that static electricity actually gets the pollen to stick to them. The most famous bees are the honeybees and the bumblebees, but scientists have discovered 20,000 known species of bees and believe that there could be a lot more we just don't know about. Did you know honeybees communicate with each other by dancing? It gives them direction and distance to the flower of choice. Bees can fly really fast. On average, they can fly about 15 miles an hour. A queen bee actually lives for about 2 years. In those 2 years, she lays about 400,000 eggs. Imagine having 400,000 kids. That's a lot. Humans can only perceive movements by about 50 frames per second, where bees, on the other hand, can perceive 300 per second. So if you're watching a movie, a bee is going to see an awful lot of still frames. Something interesting you may not know: bees aren't naturally born knowing how to make honey. It actually takes the older worker bees to teach the younger ones how to make the honey. Bee stingers are pretty ingenious. They actually have many barbs on them, so when a bee stings you, the stinger goes into your skin, and those barbs will not allow it to come out. They contain pouches of venom, and it keeps contracting, putting all the poison in your body. So the queen bee is actually the only sexually developed bee in the hive. The queen bee actually mates in flight with about 18 drones, but unfortunately, she only mates once in her lifetime. While mating in flight may sound fun, what comes next isn't. A queen bee actually lays 3,000 eggs a day. Bees can do some pretty interesting things genetically. You wouldn't think that an unfertilized egg would become anything, but actually, a bee egg that's unfertilized becomes a male, where the bee egg that's fertilized becomes a female. Beehives are predominantly run by the women. The male bees, on the other hand, they're drones, and their only purpose is to mate with the queen. So other than that, us girls are the one that are running the hive. Have you ever seen that bee movie where all the bees are boys? Incorrect. Actually, the worker bees are all females that are sexually underdeveloped, and they only live 28 to 35 days. Bees have been around a really long time. Scientists have actually figured out that they've been here over 150 million years making honey. Recently, scientists have discovered the depopulation of the European honeybee, which could directly impact our food supply. Why these bees are dying, we don't know. We've also discovered a decline in bumblebees, and bumblebees are an important wild pollinator. Over in the UK, they've documented 2 bumblebee species that have become extinct in the last 75 years.
I'm fighting the New World Order bikini style. Join the cause and hit the subscribe button. The Illuminati is going down.